Have you ever looked at a map? Really looked? It shows you where you are, charting your course, guiding you to where you're going. But what if there are places where the lines blur, where the familiar rules don't apply? What happens when you encounter a place where the world as we know it seems to vanish, defying logic and reason? We live on a planet meticulously mapped and measured, every inch accounted for, or so we believe. Yet there's a patch of ocean, a haunting expanse, where understanding, technology, even the most advanced navigation and sometimes lives, simply disappear without a trace, leaving behind only unanswered questions. Sailors and pilots whisper about it in hushed tones. The Devil's Triangle, a name that evokes fear and fascination. This isn't fantasy, a tale spun for amusement. It's a real-world mystery, a perplexing enigma that's baffled scientists, challenged conventional wisdom, and haunted imaginations for generations. Picture a vast stretch of the Atlantic, seemingly endless and serene. The sun shines, the water's blue, a perfect day promising smooth sailing. Then, suddenly, without warning, the sky darkens, a menacing shadow descends, compasses spin wildly, their needles dancing erratically, losing all sense of direction. Radios go silent, replaced by an eerie static that cuts off all communication. Ships and planes vanish into thin air, swallowed by the sea. No wreckage surfaces, no distress calls are ever heard. Just silence, an unsettling quiet that speaks volumes. What's happening here, in this infamous stretch of water? Is it a gateway to another dimension, a cosmic anomaly defying the laws of physics, or something far more sinister, a force we cannot comprehend? For decades, we've tirelessly searched for answers, sent countless expeditions, meticulously analyzed data, pored over historical records, and listened intently to the harrowing accounts of survivors. Yet each clue only deepens the mystery, adding another layer to this perplexing puzzle, challenging our fundamental sense of reality and leaving us questioning everything we thought we knew. Join me as we journey into the heart of this enigma, into the very depths of the unknown. We'll navigate through a sea of legends and facts, separating truth from speculation, explore chilling disappearances that defy explanation, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions, and examine the science, the theories, and the potential explanations behind the unexplainable. But be warned, proceed with caution. The path ahead is shrouded in a thick fog of mystery, obscuring the truth from view. The truth may be stranger and far more terrifying than we can possibly imagine. We're venturing into the Bermuda Triangle, a place where the impossible seems to become reality. And what we find might just challenge your perceptions and change how you see the world forever. Where is this mysterious place, this enigma wrapped in watery depths? What secrets does it hold beneath its seemingly endless surface? You won't find a dotted line on any map, no precisely marked boundaries to guide you. The Bermuda Triangle's boundaries are drawn from stories, from whispered legends and maritime lore, not from official charts or geographical surveys. It exists more as a concept than a concrete location. Most agree it stretches between Bermuda, Miami and San Juan, Puerto Rico, over 500,000 square miles of ocean, a vast expanse where fact and fiction blur. It's one of the world's busiest shipping lanes, a vital artery of global commerce. Thousands cross it safely every day, a testament to modern navigation and maritime skill. But it's the few that don't, the unexplained disappearances and unsolved mysteries that fuel its legend and keep the stories alive. The name Bermuda Triangle was coined in 1964, solidifying its place in popular culture. But tales of strange happenings go back centuries, long before the name was even conceived. Even Columbus reported bizarre lights and erratic compasses here in 1492, hinting at something unusual in this part of the world. This isn't just open water, it's a confluence of unique and challenging conditions. The Gulf Stream, a powerful, fast-moving current, flows through this region like a river within the ocean, can erase any trace of disaster, quickly scattering debris and obscuring evidence. Weather shifts in an instant, transforming from clear skies to turbulent storms with astonishing speed. Calm seas can become deadly storms without warning, creating treacherous conditions for even the most experienced sailors and pilots. The ocean floor here is among the deepest on Earth, a dark and mysterious realm far beyond our reach. The Puerto Rico Trench plunges over 27,000 feet, a chasm so deep it could swallow mountains. If a ship or plane sinks here, into these abyssal depths, it's likely never seen again, lost forever to the crushing pressure and eternal darkness. The Triangle is a crossroads of busy travel, a place where countless vessels and aircraft converge, volatile weather and immense oceanic extremes, a volatile mix of natural forces. These factors explain many accidents, but not all, leaving room for speculation and unanswered questions. The real story is more complex, a tapestry woven with threads of fact, speculation, and enduring mystery, told in the echoes of those who vanished, their stories lingering on the wind and waves. What is the most baffling and enduring mystery associated with the Bermuda Triangle? It's the story of Flight 19. The date, December 5th, 1945. 5 Navy TBM Avenger bombers, formidable machines of war, lift off from a naval air station in Florida, embarking on what should have been a routine 3-hour training mission. A total of 14 experienced airmen, well-trained and ready, were aboard those aircraft. The weather was ideal, a clear, calm day over the Atlantic. The planes themselves were in perfect working order, meticulously maintained. Yet, none of them would ever return to base. A short time after takeoff, the flight leader, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, radios into the tower, reporting that both of his compasses were malfunctioning, spinning erratically. He was disoriented, lost over the ocean, unable to see any land, and increasingly unsure of his position. The control tower personnel tried desperately to assist, attempting to guide them back to base, but the radio signals were weak and intermittent, fading in and out, often lost in static. The last words received from Flight 19: "We'll stick together as a group. If we have to ditch in the water, we'll all go down together." The Navy immediately launched a massive air and sea search operation. A large Mariner rescue plane, carrying a crew of 13, was dispatched to search for the lost squadron, and it too vanished without a trace. One of the ships involved in the search reported seeing a fireball in the sky, but despite the extensive search, no wreckage from either the bombers or the rescue plane was ever found. In the span of a single afternoon, 6 military planes and 27 men disappeared into thin air, leaving no sign behind. Hundreds of ships and planes, a massive armada, meticulously searched over 300,000 square miles of the Atlantic Ocean, but absolutely nothing was found. The official Navy report on the incident simply stated, "Cause of loss, unknown." The mystery of Flight 19 quickly became a cornerstone of the Bermuda Triangle legend, a tale of experienced pilots, sudden and inexplicable instrument failures, and a complete lack of physical evidence. What could possibly explain how 6 military planes could simply cease to exist, swallowed by the sea and sky without leaving a single trace? The sea holds its own mysteries. Long before Flight 19, sailors told tales of ghost ships. The Mary Celeste, found adrift in 1872, was seaworthy, cargo untouched, provisions intact. But the crew vanished. No struggle, no sign of violence. It was as if they simply disappeared. The USS Cyclops, a massive Navy ship, vanished in 1918 with 306 people aboard. Calm weather, no distress call, no trace ever found. It remains the largest non-combat loss of life in US Navy history. President Woodrow Wilson said, "Only God and the sea know what happened." The Carroll A. Deering, found wrecked in 1921, was deserted. Logbooks gone, food left uneaten, lifeboats missing. No explanation for the crew's disappearance. These stories, separated by decades, share a chilling thread. Ships found empty or gone entirely, leaving only silence. Faced with these disappearances, we crave explanations. Skeptics say the Bermuda Triangle is a manufactured mystery, just a busy region where accidents are inevitable. Many stories are exaggerated, details lost or changed over time. Science points to volatile weather hurricanes, rogue waves over 100 feet high, sudden storms that can sink ships or bring down planes in moments. The ocean floor here contains methane hydrates. A sudden release could create bubbles, sinking ships instantly. Methane in the air could stall or ignite aircraft engines. Human error is often the simplest answer: disorientation, unfamiliarity, or mechanical failure. Flight 19's leader may have been lost, leading his patrol out to sea. The rescue plane was known for fuel vapor explosions. Science offers plausible, if less thrilling, answers. But what if science doesn't explain everything? Survivors report electronic fog, a strange cloud that scrambles instruments and distorts time. In 1970, pilot Bruce Gernon claimed he flew through a tunnel-shaped cloud, lost all instruments, and emerged 100 miles away in minutes. Stories of time jumps and spatial distortion are surprisingly common. The triangle is one of two places on Earth where true north and magnetic north align, causing compass confusion. But some report compasses spinning wildly for no reason. Some theories suggest magnetic fields from the ocean floor disrupt navigation. Others imagine lost cities like Atlantis, with ancient energy sources interfering with ships and planes. Some even point to UFOs and alien abductions. These ideas aren't mainstream, but they persist because not every case is solved. The whispers of the deep keep the mystery alive. We've reached the end of our journey, but the mystery remains. We've explored legends, science, and the unexplained. Science explains much: bad weather, deep trenches, human error. But the sheer number of incidents and strange details keep the legend alive. The Bermuda Triangle's true power may be in capturing our imagination. It's a place where knowledge and fear collide, where the unknown still reigns. Whether the answer is simple or profound, the enigma endures. The world still holds secrets, and as long as it does, we'll keep searching the horizon, asking what really happens out there.